Because when me feel do a live, but me so busy, me not even get no time to actually do the live. Now, one of the reasons why I wanted to do a live is because I want an article when I recently see um in the Observer. A matter of fact, one of my brethren sent me. And I say, oh Richie, if you have none of the prop gun them, get rid of them because one producer get 15 years. You get your life imprisonment for the prop gun. And it draws me back to I think a year or maybe a couple months ago. I don't remember if it was a year, but a while back when I made the video talking about the prop gun because the conversation came up about the prop gun and we talked about it. And fast forward to now, it's sad to say that somebody in the creative field get life imprisonment to a plastic gun, something that cannot, can't kill nobody. Having a knife is more dangerous than a prop gun. But I know people will make the stupid argument and say, oh, it's law. And the reality of it is that not because it is law, it does not mean that it makes sense. You know what I mean? It does not mean that it makes sense. And it's sad to say that in our modern world like this that we live in, where you have filmmakers, people in the creative field who use this as part of their tool or trade to get 15 years for it. It is so sad and it is so ridiculous. It leaves me to start thinking and I say to myself, say, it better Jamaica, it better we left Jamaica with the English, with the British them to run it. At least they don't do a better job of at least making some laws that make sense. Stupid laws like them are not supposed to exist. In a world like this, when me I run a business of making movies, putting on YouTube, wherein I am creating employment to people. Me I create a better future for myself, me I create a better future for my youth them. Me I open doors to other individuals who are the movies too, because since me and Fire start the movies 6 years ago, there has been so much persons who branch out from us in terms of start doing movies. Me can count 10 persons and maybe more palm my hand who are make a living and make a honest bread from creating content on YouTube in terms of movies. And it's hard for me as a law-abiding citizen who have paid tax. I have a family to take care of it, actually lose my freedom for a prop gun. It makes no sense. And my understanding is that they are planning to change the law summer. The law shouldn't even wait till summer to change. This should be something of an emergency and jump on it right away and change the law, because at the end of the day, we can't have people losing freedom for stupidness like this. It doesn't make any sense. It makes having a machete is more dangerous than having a prop gun. And imagine somebody will lose their freedom for a prop gun. Come on, that don't make no sense. And we talk about it, but you know, one of the things we realize with us as Jamaicans, a lot of times, a lot of things don't affect us until it reaches our doorstep. And that is a harsh reality. A lot of us don't speak up. We don't speak up for nothing. We don't speak up for nothing until it reaches our doorstep. Just like the and maybe somebody want to touch on this, because people some left here alone. But I'm going to touch on it briefly, but I'm now go in depth. Just like a young lady who unfortunately lose her life in a Montego Bay. Police kill her. This is a conversation that me and my friend them been having for so long as it pertains to so much young youth are dead by the hands of police. And it's unfortunate. It made me, as a abiding citizen, me fear for my life that I might just go out there, wrong place, wrong time, lose my life, not by a gunman but by a police. I am fearful of my life. And me saying that is to say this. I've said a long time something should be done as it pertains to make us as Jamaicans feel safer for the people who are giving tax dollar. And me saying that is what actually say what we really want to say is this. Sometimes it is sad and it sounds a way for me to say this. To say sometimes something will happen for greater good happen. And it meaning that if it wasn't a female that was killed and killed in a the manner how she get killed and it being captured on video, the conversation wouldn't start back and it wouldn't start in a way wherein we are saying that something needs to be done as it pertains to not having so much people losing them life by the hands of police. So it go back to the bigger thing what me I say now to say is that we need to speak up as Jamaicans and stop wait until things have to reach with doorstep, then we make it be part of the problem. We need to speak up. We live in our creative industry where there is so much Jamaicans who earn from it, not just from making movies, but from music videos and everything. And if people even want to start the conversation, I even comment in the comment section and say, oh, why you not just go through the right procedure and get paperwork to use prop gun? What is the right procedure? I have reached out to so much persons whom I know were police, and them themselves not even know the right procedure. All me I hear is, okay, link the national, go to the office of national security, and then do a form, and then check it. You can't hear the right procedure how to do it. And even if there's a procedure, the procedure not supposed to be so complicated. It is a prop gun for God's sake. I make movie and the practicality of it, me look me shoot almost every day. How often me I can go down a police station and get one police compensate? How can I afford something like that, by the way, when we had a low budget movie? It's sad. And change in the sense that make the law make sense, but the law needs to get rid of. I can't recall I know of any country outside of Jamaica where it is illegal to use plastic gun, water gun. The soca gun now where you use a water party. I don't know no other country who make them think they are a big deal.